Hi guys, welcome back to Flick Finesse Channel, and here are the best thriller shows streaming on Netflix, Peacock, and Plex. Unfortunately, the selection includes fairly overlooked or underrated shows, since nothing truly groundbreaking has been released recently. But each of the presented series may be perfect for binge-watching, and might even impress fans of the genre. Hopefully, we'll find something to keep you on the edge of your seat. Number 10. In From the Cold. Jenny Franklin lives a quiet life in America with her daughter, but years ago, she was a completely different person, a Russian operative trained to do things she no longer wants to remember. One day, her peaceful cover cracks when a series of strange terror attacks forces the authorities to pull her back into the field. The same woman, who now goes to school meetings and grocery stores, suddenly has to use skills she buried long ago. The series slowly reveals how her past and present collide. Every episode adds a new layer: who she was, what she can still do, and what this new threat really wants from her. The show mixes a grounded spy tone with a controlled sci-fi element linked to her body and training, but it never turns into cartoon action. The tension is built on identity, lies, and survival. There are no simple good or bad sides here, just people trapped by old loyalties and new dangers. The pleasure of watching is not just in the action, but in seeing a mother fight a war she thought was over while trying to protect a life she built with lies. Number 9. Trigger. Trigger takes place in a country where gun ownership is almost impossible. Yet somehow, illegal weapons begin to appear in the hands of ordinary citizens. The show follows Lee Doe, a former sniper who now works with the police, as he tries to trace the origin of these guns before the situation collapses into chaos. In parallel, there is Moon Baek, a mysterious figure connected to the black market supply, whose motives remain unclear and unsettling. As firearms spread, people who have never touched a weapon before suddenly find themselves holding one. Anger, fear, and humiliation turn into real bullets, and the city slowly slips into a psychological and social meltdown. The show is not just about action. It examines how frustration, injustice, and pressure build up inside a person until one small trigger is enough to destroy everything. A dark, tense, and grounded thriller with no clean heroes, only people pushed to the edge, and the confrontation between Lee Doe and Moon Baek is gripping, not because of gunfights alone, but because both men carry very different lives, wounds, and reasons. The series manages to stay both thrilling and disturbingly believable without giving away easy comfort. Number 8. Treason. Adam Lawrence works as a deputy in MI6 who is suddenly thrust into the top position after the mysterious poisoning of his superior. Not everyone in the spy game is as loyal as they seem. Adam navigates a web of deception together with his trusted team and occasional unreliable contacts. Each mission pulls him deeper into a world of secrets, where alliances shift like sand, and every decision carries weight. However, one day, Adam finds himself in a perilous situation when an unexpected leak threatens to expose crucial intelligence. A tense and gripping spy thriller in which Charlie Cox perfectly captures the reluctant hero, torn between duty and survival. There are few truly heroic characters in the series, but watching the interplay of betrayal and strategy keeps you hooked. The series balances high-stakes tension with quiet moments that reveal personal struggles of those behind the spy facade. Minor characters often hold surprising significance, and even small choices can have dramatic consequences. Twists come unexpectedly, forcing viewers to constantly question who to trust. Clever writing and deliberate pacing allow suspense to build naturally, making every episode feel urgent. Though not perfect, Treason delivers a compact story of intrigue, ambition, and moral ambiguity, keeping fans of espionage thoroughly entertained from start to finish. Number 7. The Lost Symbol. Robert Langdon is a symbologist who is suddenly called to Washington, D.C. to solve a mysterious conspiracy after a powerful Mason leader is kidnapped and a trail of symbols and hidden codes is left behind. But not everything is what it seems. Langdon works closely with a young and brilliant scholar who guides him through ancient knowledge, secret chambers, and forbidden manuscripts. As each clue unfolds, danger grows, and those around him hide secrets of their own ambitions, betrayals, and hidden desires. The tension builds slowly yet steadily, with intellectual puzzles, cryptic messages, and high-stakes confrontations. There are practically no straightforward heroes or villains. Everyone has a hidden agenda. Watching Langdon navigate through the deception, dangerous alliances, and hidden meanings is engaging. A thrilling journey that combines history, symbolism, suspense, intrigue, and unexpected twists, making you question what is true and what is hidden in plain sight. Number 6. The Following. The Following follows former FBI agent Ryan Hardy, who is drawn back into a world of killers after the escape of the notorious Joe Carroll. The series dives into the twisted minds of criminals and the obsessive control they try to wield over their followers. Hardy navigates a dangerous network of manipulative people who are loyal to Carroll, each carrying out dark deeds with eerie precision. The tension rises as Hardy works against time, using intellect and experience to anticipate the moves of a clever and charismatic enemy. Each episode unravels more layers of deception, betrayal, and obsession. The followers are unpredictable, some innocent-looking, others terrifying, yet all are drawn into Carroll's web of manipulation. The pacing is relentless, with suspense building quietly in some scenes and exploding in others. Performances are strong, especially Hardy's determination and Carroll's chilling charm. The series also explores the psychological toll on law enforcement, relationships, and personal boundaries, making it more than just a thriller. The dark atmosphere, tense confrontations, and twisted alliances make it addictive, leaving viewers constantly guessing what will happen next. Number 5. Marcella. Marcella Backlund returns to the police force after a long break, trying to piece together her fractured life and tackle a series of grisly murders that seem to follow a pattern only she notices. Her personal struggles often interfere with the investigations, creating tense moments where her colleagues doubt her. But Marcella persists, driven by an inner determination and a relentless need for justice. The cases she faces are twisted, with multiple layers of deception and dark secrets hiding in plain sight. The show mixes psychological thriller elements with police procedures, giving a slow-burn suspense that keeps you guessing. The gloomy London streets add to the atmosphere, while Marcella's own mind becomes a labyrinth of memories and suspicion. Every episode unravels both the crime and Marcella's personal chaos, making it impossible to look away. A gripping and darkly compelling series that thrives on tension and complex human behavior. Marcella's relationships with her colleagues are strained yet essential, as alliances shift unexpectedly, and trust is rarely certain. The narrative often jumps between past and present, slowly revealing key details about both the crimes and Marcella herself. Each episode builds on psychological pressure, showing how trauma and obsession influence decisions. Her character is messy, human, and intensely relatable, while the criminal investigations remain cleverly plotted, full of twists and red herrings. Viewers are drawn into a world where nothing is truly what it seems, and danger lurks around every corner. Number 4. The Bridge. The Bridge series revolves around a shocking murder found exactly on the border between two countries, forcing two detectives with completely different personalities to work together. The investigation unfolds slowly but steadily, revealing not just the crime, but also cultural differences between the nations. The lead detectives, Saga Noren, played brilliantly by Sophia Helen, and Martin Rode, played by Kim Bodnia, form an uneasy alliance. Saga's meticulous, almost robotic approach clashes with Martin's intuitive and often emotional style, creating tension, occasional humor, and moments of unexpected camaraderie. The criminals in the series are rarely straightforward, and motives are murky, keeping viewers guessing. Meanwhile, the cityscape, the foggy bridge, and dimly lit streets add a constant sense of unease. Each episode carefully balances suspenseful investigations with glimpses into the detective's personal struggles, making the story feel deeply human. It's a series that doesn't rush its mysteries, letting characters breathe while maintaining a dark, gripping atmosphere. Watching Saga and Martin navigate lies, secrets, and betrayals makes it a fascinating crime thriller that feels disturbingly real. Number 3. Prey. Detective Marcus Farrow suddenly finds himself accused of a crime he didn't commit, and everything changes in an instant. From the very first episode, he is on the run, trying desperately to prove his innocence, while staying one step ahead of the law. Farrow is clever, resourceful, and constantly aware that the people chasing him, led by DCI Susan Reinhardt, will stop at nothing. The series follows his tense journey across cities, hiding, planning, and racing against time, with every encounter filled with suspicion and danger. There are no clear heroes or villains. Everyone has their own agenda, and trust is a luxury Farrow cannot afford. The suspense is relentless, with twists that keep you guessing about who is truly innocent and who is hiding secrets. The cinematography captures the fear, desperation, and adrenaline of a man cornered, and the pacing never lets up. It's a gripping, edge-of-your-seat thriller where every decision matters, and the psychological tension is as important as the action. Prey is smart, intense, and deeply engaging, showing a protagonist caught between survival and proving the truth in a world that seems set against him. Number 2. The OA. The OA follows the story of Prairie Johnson, a young woman who returns after being missing for 7 years with her sight mysteriously restored, but all is not as it seems. Prairie keeps her past hidden while slowly drawing a group of curious teens and adults into her world. She runs a strange and fascinating journey that mixes mystery, supernatural elements, and human emotion, together with her unusual friends who each carry their own burdens. While the truth about Prairie unfolds in pieces, the series gradually builds suspense and intrigue, with strange visions, movements, and rituals. Prairie's story is captivating and at times unsettling, while the supporting characters add depth and humor to the otherwise tense narrative. A hauntingly beautiful show where questions are more important than answers, and every episode leaves you wanting more. Additionally, the series keeps you guessing from one episode to the next, with twists that feel both shocking and strangely inevitable. Prairie's connection with the people around her feels real and fragile at the same time. There are moments of quiet reflection and sudden bursts of emotion that catch you off guard. The dialogue often feels natural, with a sense of intimacy that makes you feel involved. Each scene builds carefully on the last, creating a rhythm that is hypnotic and tense. The series does not spoon-feed explanations. Instead, it lets the audience experience the mystery in a way that is rare and compelling. Number 1. Broadchurch. Broadchurch is set in a small coastal town where the shocking death of a young boy shakes the tight-knit community to its core. Detectives Hardy and Miller are assigned to uncover the truth, but the town hides secrets, and almost everyone seems to have something to conceal. The investigation slowly unravels relationships, past mistakes, and hidden tensions. The local residents watch nervously as suspicions grow and accusations spread. The town itself feels alive. The cliffs, beaches, and narrow streets add a haunting beauty to the story. The performances are raw and convincing. David Tennant and Olivia Colman deliver detectives who are flawed, human, and driven by both empathy and obsession. Every episode builds tension carefully without rushing, creating a slow-burning atmosphere that keeps viewers on edge. There are no easy answers, almost no purely good or bad characters, and watching the fragile dynamics between townspeople and investigators unfold is both unsettling and deeply compelling. The detective's persistence reveals the cracks that everyone tries to hide. The windswept cliffs and constant rain feel almost like another character. Watching how the truth slowly surfaces is haunting, tragic, yet strangely human. A fascinating and haunting crime drama that captures grief, suspicion, and human nature perfectly, without needing flashy twists. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check the description for more collections, and let us know your favorite thriller show. See you in the next video.